Welcome to Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Evangelical Alliance Ireland. I'm James Reilly, and I'm exploring with you the Father heart of God that we find in the story of the lost son. Yesterday we saw how the lost son returned home, thoroughly repentant, and his father thoroughly restored him and called for a party. And that would seem like the end of the story, but it's not the end of the story, because the focus of this story and the two other stories in Luke chapter 15 is not that lost things are found, but that when lost things are found, everyone is called to celebrate. And so the story goes on, returning to the older son. Verse 25, now his older son was in the field, and as he came and drew near to the house, he heard music and dancing. And he called one of the servants. Not a good sign. Why is he talking to a servant and not to his father? Why is he not going into the house? It's his house. Why is he reaching down to someone of lower status rather than joining the party? He asked what these things meant. And the servant said to him, your brother has come, and your father has killed the fattened calf, because he has received him back safe and sound. The servant knows what's going on and knows the relationships to your father, your brother. Verse 28, but he was angry and refused to go in. Wow. This son is only now beginning his journey of self-discovery. And it's a painful journey. His father came out and entreated him, but he answered his father, look. So his first word to his father was not father. His first word to his father was look. Look at the facts. This is not fair. I'm paraphrasing, but that's his heart. This is not fair. Party for him. I'm the one should have a party. It's me. And so we see that while the younger son was wasteful, the older son was self-righteous. And both of those things will keep you from the Father, but especially self-righteousness. Because how can grace come to someone who feels they deserve more than someone else, more than they've received? Look, these many years I have served you. I've slaved for you, doulos, and I never disobeyed your command. Yet you never gave me a young goat that I might celebrate with my friends. Listen to the rasp in his voice, accusing his father, complaining about what he had received and what in his mind he hadn't received. And he goes on to say, but when this son of yours comes, your son of yours, like he's yours, he's not mine, you can have him, I don't want him. When this son of yours came, who has devoured your property with prostitutes, so he's leaning hard on whatever words he can find to pull down his son and to injure his father. You killed the fattened calf for him. Oh boy. Now, this father who has shown such skillful love in bringing back the heart of his younger son is now called upon with his fatherly skill again to catch another fish, to be able to draw this older son into fellowship with himself. And this is how he does it. He doesn't react in anger to the angry words. He says, son. He affirms the relationship. Son, you are always with me. He affirms what's most important. Not behavior, but relationship. You are always with me, and all that is mine is yours. It was fitting to celebrate and be glad. For this, your brother, he gives back his brother to the older son. This your brother was dead and is alive. He was lost and is found. And rather annoyingly, you might say, Jesus ends the story right there. Does the older son go in? Does he not go in? We're not told, because we're plunged into this same self-discovery of our own hearts, and we're being challenged, what am I going to do? It's for you and me to write the end of the story as it pertains to us. We see someone else who hasn't worked as hard as me, or done the good things I've done, or suffered as much as I've suffered, getting rich rewards from God. We're called to rejoice. And am I going to say, it's not fair, it should be me? Or am I going to enter into fellowship with the heart of God and say, being with you has always been my joy. And what a joy to see your grace poured out now in other people's lives, rather than saying, it should have been me, I should get more reward, they should be punished. But we are called not just to this journey of self-discovery, but this journey that both sons were called to come close to the Father and enter into fellowship with his heart. May God minister this to you and give you great joy in his friendship today. And join us again tomorrow for another Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Evangelical Alliance Ireland.